In the statement, Gascon revealed that for over 20 years, I have been dealing with a sometimes insidious illness, depression, and anxiety disorders. As for his disappearance last Wednesday, he says, I conducted myself in an unprecedented and unaccustomed manner by going out without warning and remaining out of touch for several hours, adding, I can neither explain nor justify what I understand to have been a panic attack. Gascon says he's been treated and he's in good health, but his remarkable statement is certainly getting a lot of attention. And as Olivia Stefanovic explains, his openness about mental health could have a lasting impact on the Supreme Court and beyond.
The thought of a selfie crossed my mind.
Behind that smile, Justice Clément Gascon wages a battle, one that he's kept out of the public eye for over 20 years. Even when he was appointed to the Supreme Court of Canada.
And the fact he's brave enough to talk about it, I admire that. We're all glad he's well.
Reaction to Gascon's admission that he deals with depression and anxiety was swift and positive.
There's a lot of stigma around it, and folks are really afraid to come forward, so it takes a lot of courage for Justice Gascon to come forward and talk about what he was grappling with. I hope it allows other folks to realize that they're not alone.
That support is being echoed by Chief Justice Richard Wagner, who called Gascon's words courageous. In a statement, Wagner writes, my colleagues and I are very proud of Justice Gascon, and he has my full support and confidence. I look forward to seeing him back on the bench this week. Mental health experts say panic attacks can be debilitating, but are highly treatable.
And it's a reminder that all of us can have mood and anxiety problems. And it's a reminder as well that there's hope. People can have illness and can recover.
This is not the first time a Supreme Court judge has dealt with depression, except in the 90s, it cost Gerald Dain his post.
The parallel is exact and the difference is dramatic.
Rather than being granted a medical leave, Dain was forced off the bench. This lawyer says in Gascon's situation, attitudes have changed for the better.
We've certainly come a long way, and that's to be commended. It's tragic that Justice Dain didn't get that treatment, but certainly it's gratifying to see Justice Gascon given that kind of sensitive and informed response today.
Earlier this year, Gascon announced plans to retire from the Supreme Court after serving just 5 years on the top bench. He says he's fully capable of performing his duties as a judge until he leaves in September. Olivia Stefanovic, CBC News, Ottawa.